The new 2025 Toyota Corolla is coming, and the reality is that this thing will shock the entire industry. It has a new design concept, a new engine, and so many insane new things that you must know because it will affect all of us. And even change the course of the whole industry. Let me explain. Competition and challenges. There is no doubt that this car has been dominating its segment for a long time, but it is time for a change, because although it has long been synonymous with reliability and practicality, it is constantly battling it out in the fiercely competitive compact car segment. With rivals like the Honda Civic and the Mazda 3 vying for your attention, it is going to be hard. The Civic is a perennial heavyweight, boasting a reputation for sporty handling and a feature-rich interior. Its turbocharged engine options deliver a zippy, exhilarating driving experience, and the Honda Sensing suite of safety features is a real crowd pleaser. But the Civic can sometimes feel a little too firm and unyielding when navigating rough roads, and some might find the interior design a tad on the bland side. But then there is the Mazda 3, the stylish one in this fight. With its sleek, head-turning design and driver-focused cockpit, this compact contender oozes sophistication. And when you punch the gas, that available turbocharged engine packs a real punch while still managing to deliver respectable fuel economy. However, everything has its Achilles heel, and the Mazda 3's rear seat is a bit cramped compared to the Corolla and Civic, and its infotainment system can be a bit frustrating to use. So, when you think about it, Toyota has a lot to work on. And the truth is, while the Corolla's interior is undoubtedly comfortable, it can feel a little dated next to some of its more stylish competitors, and the base engine might leave you wanting a bit more power. And that's not all the trouble. Meet the Elantra, and it is no shrinking violet in the competitive compact car arena. It's a scrappy underdog that's ready to throw down with the big boys. This plucky little sedan packs a punch thanks to its impressive standard features that punch way above its weight class. We're talking a roomy cabin, a huge touchscreen to keep you connected, and a suite of high-tech safety features that will have you feeling like a Formula One driver. But here's the thing, the ride might be a tad on the firm side, and the interior materials aren't quite as posh as some fancier rivals. But hey, you can't have it all, right? The good thing is that the Corolla might not be the flashiest fighter in the ring, but it makes up for it with its legendary reliability and jaw-dropping fuel efficiency. Toyota's reputation for quality craftsmanship means you can count on years of trouble-free service. If you ask me, there is no clear knockout punch here, folks. Each of these compact contenders has its own unique strengths and weaknesses. So, who should you choose? Well, you decide. But let's face it, Toyota needs a major upgrade, and that is exactly what Toyota did with the new model. So, let's talk about each, starting with performance. When it comes to dependable transportation, the Toyota Corolla has always been king. This iconic compact car has mastered the art of getting you from point A to point B with unparalleled reliability, comfort, and most importantly, efficiency. And the 2025 Corolla is poised to uphold this legendary legacy. You see, Toyota is renowned for its fuel-sipping hybrid technology, and the 2025 Corolla is no exception. The standard model comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that kicks out a solid 169 horsepower. It's a great mix of performance and fuel efficiency, perfect whether you're just zipping around town or hitting the highway for a longer trip. But that is not all. There is even a brand new 1.8-liter hybrid powertrain under the hood that's shaping up to be a true champion at the gas pump. Imagine cruising for miles on a single tank. That kind of freedom is what the Corolla is all about. But there is also a plot twist. Traditionally, the Corolla has been a front-wheel drive stalwart, but whispers suggest the 2025 model could shake things up with an available all-wheel drive option. Can you imagine the Corolla conquering slippery conditions with ease? It might just be a game-changer for those of us who crave that extra grip on the road. Think about how good it will be. This compact champ is already renowned for its nimble, easy-to-navigate nature thanks to its tight turning radius and responsive steering. Zipping through crowded city streets and squeezing into those tricky parking spots? No problem at all for the Corolla. And the thing is, this little guy has a few tricks up his sleeve that could make your daily commute a whole lot more enjoyable. First off, the Corolla might be getting a selectable sport mod that sharpens up the throttle response. Now, I know what you're thinking, a sport mod on a Corolla? Really? But hear me out, my friend, while it may not transform the car into a track day weapon, that little bit of extra power could inject some much needed fun into your everyday driving. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it might just add a little spring to your Corolla's step. But one thing is for sure, fuel efficiency remains a hallmark of the Corolla, and the 2025 model continues to deliver impressive numbers. The standard 2-liter engine is expected to achieve around 32 mpg in the city and 40 mpg on the highway, while the hybrid model could see figures as high as 53 mpg in the city and 52 mpg on the highway. These numbers position the Corolla favorably against rivals like the Hyundai Elantra and the Kia Forte, both of which also emphasize fuel economy but fall slightly short of the Corolla's hybrid efficiency. Forget the dry technical speak, let's dive into the nitty-gritty details that will make you feel right at home behind the wheel. Interior design. Now, I know that when we start talking about design, a lot of people feel confused, and I get it, this is such a personal thing based on your preference. So, instead of just saying what I think, I'll just lay down the facts for you, and you'll tell me if it is good or bad. First things first, comfort is key. Imagine sinking into those supporting seats like a cozy embrace on those long road trips. And get this, the higher trims are packing heated seats, perfect for those frosty mornings when you want it the most. But it's not just about pampering your backside, the Corolla's got your organizational needs covered too. Cup holders, door pockets, a center console, it's like they knew you'd be bringing your entire life on the road with you. And speaking of the road, the Corolla's surprisingly roomy interior means you can pack up all your weekend adventure gears without feeling like a sardine. But that is not all, this baby's got a gigantic touchscreen infotainment system that even your technologically challenged grandparents could figure out. And the best part? You can even sync up your beloved Apple or Android devices using CarPlay and Android Auto, plus tap into a whole suite of nifty Toyota connectivity features. And of course, safety is always a top priority, and the new Corolla's got you covered there too. Automatic emergency braking, lane departure warnings. It's like having your own personal driving assistant there to catch you if you start to drift, so you can keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. And here's the thing, the Corolla is a master at maximizing space in its small frame. While the exact cargo numbers for the 2025 model are still under wraps, you can expect it to offer around 13 cubic feet of space with the rear seats up. And if you really need to haul a bunch of stuff, just fold down those rear seats and watch the storage space expand significantly. Now, we have to be honest with you, the sound system's still a bit of a mystery, but if the early reviews are anything to go by, you're in for a real auditory treat. And with a wireless charging pad and USB ports galore, you can keep your devices juiced up and ready to go. And look, I get it. The Corolla is not that much of a luxurious car, and it may not be aiming for Mercedes level of luxury, but it's packing some seriously cool comfort and tech features that make it a force to be reckoned with. It's like that trusty friend who's always there for you. Comfortable, reliable, and has your back when it comes to staying connected and safe. You see, Toyota has done something incredible. They've made a new concept, and that is clearly seen in the exterior design, but before we get into the details, let's talk about the new concept. New approach. It's true, this compact car has long been accused of playing it safe and being a little on the plain side, but Toyota has been shaking things up in a big way when it comes to their design language. These days, their larger vehicles are embracing a much more assertive, almost muscular aesthetic. And the smaller models? Well, they're channeling a delightfully bold, almost futuristic vibe. But the Corolla? Toyota's taking a decidedly different approach here, but even though this car is tiny compared to their hulking trucks and SUVs, they're still injecting it with the same level of dynamic style. You see, Toyota understands that the Corolla's loyal fan base isn't looking for flashy bells and whistles. No, these folks value dependability, practicality, and that signature Toyota reliability above all else. But that doesn't mean the brand has settled for boring. No, they're giving the Corolla a fresh, modern makeover that perfectly balances that classic elements we know and love with a dash of excitement and personality. They're proving that even the most practical, unassuming vehicles can still turn heads and put a smile on your face. And let me tell you, the results are nothing short of impressive. This humble little car is about to show you that big things really do come in small packages, so let me break it down for you. Exterior design. When you first lay eyes on the 2025 Toyota Corolla, you're bound to be struck by its sleek, contemporary design, seamlessly merging modern aesthetics with the car's classic, understated elegance. Those exterior lines, they're sharper than ever, and the new aerodynamic silhouette doesn't just turn heads, it also helps you save in fuel. The redesigned front with its bold grille and LED headlights really amps up the Corolla's road presence, ensuring it competes. Forget those dim, old halogens, the 2025 Corolla is coming with standard LEDs. They're brighter, cooler looking, and give you better visibility at night. No more squinting to see where you're going. Can you imagine how much easier it will be to navigate those winding roads after dark? Now, fog lights might seem like a minor detail, but trust me, they can be a real game changer in bad weather. Luckily, the Corolla is expected to keep these handy little lights around for an extra boost of safety and visibility. Basically, it's keeping up with the latest trends without going overboard. You'll turn heads for all the right reasons, and this thing is just the perfect blend of style and practicality. A car that can keep up with your on-the-go lifestyle without sacrificing an ounce of personality. Need a little extra room for all your gear? No problem, roof racks and carriers are popular options for the Corolla, so you can toss your bikes, kayaks, or whatever other toys you have up top and hit the road. You see, previous Corollas have offered all sorts of fun customization options, from different sized alloy wheels to snazzy exterior accents. We don't have all the details in the 2025 model just yet, but you can bet you'll be able to add a little touch of you to this car. The bottom line, the 2025 Corolla's exterior seems to be all about looking sleek and stylish without sacrificing that everyday practicality and versatility. It's the kind of ride that can keep up with your active lifestyle while still turning heads wherever you go. But let's talk about one crucial factor here. This is something that will make or break a car. Watch carefully. Platform. The secret to the Corolla's unbeatable performance? The TNGA-C platform. This rock-solid foundation is shared with other Toyota legends like the CHR, and it translates to a driving experience that's so smooth. Goodbye bumpy rides of the past. The 2025 Corolla is all about confidence and control. Now, we all know Toyota is the king of building cars that can go the distance, and the Corolla is no exception. With the TNGA-C platform, you can expect top-notch materials and a focus on durability that will have you feeling like you just struck gold. This baby's built to last, so you can forget about constantly worrying about your ride. Remember that classic Corolla comfort you know and love? The suspension system is the unsung hero behind it all. While the specifics are still hush-hush for the 2025 model, the previous Corollas had a setup that struck a perfect balance between plush ride quality and responsive handling. Get ready to float down the road like a feather in the breeze on this next model. Let's talk about the 2025 Toyota Corolla, a compact car that's all about striking the perfect balance. Sure, it may not have the latest and greatest features like adaptive suspension, but this little sedan knows how to make the most of what it's got. And here's where the Corolla really shines: its legendary reliability. Toyota has consistently ranked high in owner satisfaction, and the Corolla is known for its low maintenance needs. With the TNGA-C platform, this trend is likely to continue, giving you peace of mind that your Corolla won't leave you stranded on the side of the road. At the end of the day, the 2025 Corolla is all about striking the perfect balance. It offers a smooth, confident ride, along with the tried-and-true Toyota reliability that keeps you on the road for years. If you're looking for a dependable, practical car that's easy on your wallet, the 2025 Corolla might just be the perfect fit. Make your move, because the 2025 model of this trusty sedan is rolling in, and it's holding its ground as the reliable, budget-friendly champion we've come to know and love. But is it still the affordable all-star that it's always been? Let's break it down. Price. When it comes to the 2025 Corolla, Toyota is staying true to its affordable roots. The starting price is expected to land around $24,000, a number that'll make your wallet happy. And for that price, you're getting the base LE trim, which comes packed with handy features like LED headlights and an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. Now, if you're craving a sportier feel behind the wheel, the SE trim might be more your speed. It will set you back around $26,800, but in return, you'll get snazzy 18-inch wheels and a suspension that's tuned for a more engaging driving experience. And for the ultimate in Corolla luxury, there is the top-of-the-line XLE trim, starting at roughly $29,000. This bad boy pampers you with heated seats and a premium JBL sound system. And of course, that entry-level $24,000 price tag is just the starting point. The final cost can creep up depending on the options and add-ons you can't resist. So, if you've got your heart set on all the bells and whistles, be prepared to open up that wallet a little wider. But one of the Corolla's biggest bragging rights has always been its legendary resale value. Toyota is renowned for building cars that stand the test of time, and the Corolla is no exception. This reputation for reliability and longevity translates to impressive resale numbers down the road. In fact, Kelley Blue Book predicts the 2025 Corolla will hold its value extremely well. That makes it a seriously smart investment, especially if you think you might be selling it in the future. And when it comes to warranty coverage, the 2025 Corolla follows the industry standard with a 3-year or 36,000 miles plan. But if you want even more protection, Toyota offers extended warranty options that you can tack on. And the good news is that the Corolla is also known for being relatively inexpensive to maintain over the long haul. Combine that with the standard warranty, and you've got a budget-friendly car that delivers peace of mind, not just on the price tag, but throughout your ownership experience. When it's all said and done, the 2025 Toyota Corolla is a rock-solid bet for anyone seeking a reliable, fuel-sipping ride at a reasonable price. It boasts a comfortable cabin, a solid warranty, and that ace in the hole resale value. But the competition in this segment is fiercer than ever, and depending on your specific needs and wants, some rivals might just edge out the Corolla with a few more modern bells and whistles. The compact car segment is a crowded one, with rivals like the Honda Civic and Mazda 3 vying for attention. So, before you zoom off to the dealership, take some time to carefully research all your options. Weigh the priorities that matter most to you, whether that's technology, styling, or good old-fashioned bang for your buck. And now that you know everything, let's know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.